Kaboom. Jaja, anytime I start the video, I have to shoot to the place. Kaboom. Alright, watch what I go on now. For all of my brand new subscribers, I don't know what I do, you know. Because the old subscriber must tell you know. Hit the bell right here, so. Hit the notification bell, hit all. You get it? Simple. For all subscribers them who has been anticipating this car and bill and brack, I hit this. See it there. Chris, you message me upon this, big up yourself. I hit this. So I try to keep up to date on what me there with the car amp. I don't want to move too fast because I do some termination yesterday. I don't want to move too fast and move left everybody. So I keep you know what I mean, in the loop, so to speak. And down here is a mess. I go clean up down here after I finish do this video. I go power it up and do a next part to this video. But let me go now run through a rundown of what's going on right now with the build. Alright, so before we start pointing things out, we know we have the Clarion preamp, we have two DSPs, Stetson, and we are going to have the nano compressor and the nano verb. See? We have the DBX 3BX series 2, I think this one is. Yes. See? And we're gonna have three. We're gonna have three 6000 Lanza Vibe sitting on the top shelf right here, so like so, all the way across. So that is the belly of the beast, and we're gonna walk you through what go on down there. So. Excuse me. If you notice, carbon fiber automotive style wrap. See? Not a bad finish at all. Cause to get it this smooth, we'd have to spray it and sand it out, sand out some of the grain them. But not a bad finish, because what I want at the end of this thing is a glow. Because we're gonna run LED RGB strips in it. So therefore when the light hit this thing, you're going to see the reflection from over Mars. See it a glow already? So that. Alright, I'm going to go now look walk through now of what go on. Alright, first and foremost, this are the big boy right here, so. And I don't know, these two are going to get terminated and bolt on with nut and bolt. But one look hole, put an end span it, bolt him on this so. And a nut and bolt going to be out on the outside, the back of it, where you just run your power wire and nut and bolt him on just the same. So these two wires right here are the main power source coming from your battery or his battery. You know what I mean? So that's the big boy there. So from this big boy, we run two wires go up under that little part there. And them two wires there gone to this big boy right here. You know what I mean? So him get power from this. So him also have a switch on and off. And this inverter I go control the 110 utilities in this rack. See? From down there, this big boy. That one's my water. Yes. That one's yours. That big boy now, when him go to the inverter, them two capacitor now, ground live come on the side here, ground come on the side here. Two of them go underneath this, so strap up on top of the capacitor. So them now, them basically are stiffen the 12 volt, you know what I mean, current for the amp them use. You understand? So we now kill the one battery in the car. See? So them they take care of that. The inverter take care of the expander, nano compressor and the nano verb. See? The DSPs them now. Each one of them get, you know, let me jump back to this. Alright, so this big boy right here, we carry 3 wires, 3 ground from him and 3 live from him, and these I go right up under this one and come up through these holes for the amplifiers. See them there? 1, 2 set of hole, 3 set of hole. And the speaker wires are going to go down through them also and travel alongside and go around this up on this. Let me do it again because we don't need to see. It will go speaker wires down through this platform, under, zip tie up, travel along that path and go right around this up to your speakers. See? Speakers are going to be mounted on the outside of the board here. I love this because it has like a little, you know what I mean, a little hangover with the speaker them underneath it. That means that when this push back into the car, this hit the seat first, the speaker and then no hit the seat. You know what I mean? So that. And then now, as we all know, a 4 fused output come off of this, and we use 3. So this one right here, this one goes to the secondary fuse box here. Likewise, the number 4 ground goes to the secondary fuse box. We do the termination this morning, you know what I mean, and that's the outcome. We have 2 spots left, and 1 spot is gonna be for his LED lights up here, so, and 1 spot is gonna be for something else. I know about me not say nothing yet. So that take care of that. Termination for that now. 2 wires, 2 positive come from that block to this. See? One of them comes straight over to the DSP, which is the actual constant hot, that one there. The ground goes straight over to the block. Likewise, this, the positive and the ground, straight over to the block. The grounds them there, so there's 2 more grounds on the block, but I could have still put all of them there, so it's not a big deal. 2 more grounds there, that one and 1 grey one under there, so see him there. You know what I mean? He might go on like he want to lay down under there, make him lay down under there. So, yeah. 1 positive from this DSP and the grounds go straight over to the block, while the remote comes from the block, from a fuse, and each one of them, DSP, have 2 fuse in other block there. So 1 on the remote and 1 on the constant. Now the remote comes around the loom and go to one of them switcher, because the 2 blue switch control the DSP them. So anything, the same way all this DSP set up is the same way this one set up on the block. The remote for this one comes from a fuse, comes around in the loom, and comes to a switch and go back to the DSP. The capacitors also have a switch. There's a red switch for the capacitor because in my power. See? So it's a red switch for that. And then the preamp has a switch on here also. So it's going to be one switch, DSP, two switch, DSP, on next switch, preamp, clarion, on next switch, capacitor, this, and this amplifier. See? And the reason why we do it like that and didn't carry like a remote wire from the car to this guy right here on a relay is because the car we put this in is a very nice car, and we now go dig in the head unit and all of that. So basically this rack right there, so this rack right here can just put in the car, get powered up by the battery, and it done. Live and ground spanny. The inverter can turn off them there, and the switch them can turn off everything else. You understand? So we're now going to take a remote wire from the car head unit or from the car ignition to that secondary box. That was the plan in the first place, but when we think about it, we say, you know what? Make the car system stay in the car, the factory system untouched. We're not going to dig in it, you know what I mean? And we're going to left this, you know what I mean, as is. So we have XLRs, and we are going to mount. I'm hoping somewhere on the front of it, because I don't want to mount as it is right now. The front don't have a lot of space for the XLRs, but me I hope so we can find some up on the front for mount the XLR, because I don't want him to have to go in at the back, you know what I mean, draw him amp case and go in at the back to go hook up him console or whatever I'm going to go hook up. See? So we have XLRs to mount on it as the main input, and we're also going to have XLRs, maybe 2 or 4 of them as output for like monitor boxes, just in case we are build this thing, we are future proof it, so to speak. All right, apart from everything what we just, you know what I mean, run through, this right here is a cigarette lighter. You know what I mean? 12 volt current, you get this. So this right here is a USB port. You know what I mean? And that is powered. You know what I mean? We're not talking about no USB input, no audio signal, no, that's power. That's like you charge your phone or whatnot. Further on, we probably can put USBs on it for whatever else reason, but these are for your power, charging your phone. This have one look wrinkle. Oh, I never see that. They might go come out though. See there? No, one almost gone this so. Alright, so that there so. And that concludes the belly of the beast. Now, them 6 wire are for the amplifier them. Each amp have one remote up here already. 1, 2, 3, So what I'm gonna do now is so this guy slide in and him can go left and right in the rock. But what I'm gonna try to do is anchor him. So that little screw there. We're gonna put one L bracket. Screw on right here, so. And the bracket come out, so we screw down the bracket on the board itself. So therefore, him not have nowhere to go. See? Then the nano compressor and the nano verb are go in. When we throw in the nano compressor and the nano verb now, we try to do the same thing to them. Them go in tight, you know. But I don't want for any reason, you know what I mean, look how knockings go on and next thing you know, it fly inside of the rock. So we are going to try to deal with the nano compressor and the nano verb way away. When them go in there, them not have nowhere to go. See? We are trying to stable them in the rock. See? So I'm gonna install the nano compressor and the nano verb right now. See? And see we board there. I was gonna build a board, you know what I mean, with just three outlets for this, but you know what I mean, future proof just in case. See? So I'm also thinking about cutting down this wire right here, because I will wire this in a rack, but me I go wheel up somewhere. I don't like too much wheel up wire. So we are going to install the nano compressor and the nano verb, and when we install them, hopefully we don't have to chop down for them wire either. We're going to plug them up, and we're going to go for my power supply. I'm going to hook up my power supply, and I'm going to put on these two on the back wall. Make sure I have enough space over there for my speakers. And one thing when I forget this is a temperature and a display meter. It displays the voltage and also the temperature in the rack. Being as the rack is gonna be covered with a plexiglass top. You know what I mean? We put this in there, we display the temperature and the voltage. See? So I guess over there right now with the bill. And for all who said they not hear my mic, respect for that. I don't know if I'm going to buy one on Michelle phone or whatever. But me find say when me put on the phone, you don't hear me. Because I try to do now, you know. Because you see when me put on the phone, so it put on the mic, it might so. But anyways, I just over there with that. I'm gonna do some termination for the amp wire them, and we're gonna also mount, try to get stable the utilities inside of the rack. The DBX, we are trying to stable that in there. The nano compressor and the nano verb, we are trying to hard mount them in there, where they now go come out and they now go shift and they now go run up and down. You know what I mean? Because this thing is gonna be on the road in our car trunk. We don't want it, and next thing you know what I mean, we don't do that. So let me do the termination. Let me stay over there, not go too far. You understand? When we do the termination, look how I go here. You see here better now? When we do the termination, then catch me on the flip, I start video again. You see me? But I don't do the termination and video, because the termination take a little while and the boring. Apart the boring. Because I just strip wire, get them neat, and tuck them when we really want to tuck them. I just let that go on this, so only now I miss nothing. So yeah, you do the termination and stay tuned. Don't know you go. Yo, see it, yeah? I'll show you. See there? That the pan the expander. Well rigid pan the expander. Well rigid. One pan this side and one I go up on this side. If you no like this, if it work for you, give me a thumbs up on it. And if you no work for you, make me know. You know what I mean? If it work, if you no like that, give me a thumbs up. And if you no like it, can see that. I just cut off that half it and just. So you make me know the ups and downs of that little piece of bracket there. I can't give you the ups and downs right now. Because the upside is rigid, it's staying there, now move. The downside is forget all this piece of equipment you have to. Well, anyways, you would have to take up the amp and do all of that to get to it anyways. So at that downside, you don't just slide it out. You have to take it up, pull up the rack to take it out. But if you don't like it, make me know. If you work for it, make me know. Tell me what you think about it. Alright. Pick up some tool off my floor. I know much tool still car. I clean up workshop already. Cause workshop did turn bad from the other day. So me not even focus the camera right. Workshop did stay bad from the other day, so I clean up workshop. Cause I know say I'm the storage unit I work from, you know. Alright, so my termination box there. That have in me needle nose pliers and me just in case starch. Drop on a venue and me can't find no current. If you shrink some cable, that boy have in all of me tape them. You know what I mean? Having this guy crimp all of my ends them. Having all of my ends them on heat shrink. And my tester, cable tester. Then wire. Hold on, let me check. Let me check the ratio first before I say nothing. I don't have none of them ends there, no? I don't have none of them. Let me check the ratio good. I don't have none of them. Them are there. I don't have none of them. I'm going to show you a look of vibe. Alright. I look for one specific ends. And I can't find him. I'll see it there. As small as it be, I know exactly where they know. See that ends there? That ends there go up on the speaker wire them. And the speaker wire them, I go tuck down through them all there. Through them all there. And then termination take place on the arm.
But then I figured out,
with the ends here. But I don't have none of them. So I make a mental note of that. Dev, back up a little bit, make my video. I make a mental note of that. More, you know what? I carry with me. If I carry go upstairs with me, I not go forget. Put it right there, so. Put my heat gun in the box here. Because I don't work for today. So, WD-40 contact cleaner. I'm going to run through the 3BX, clean him up, make sure I say him now have no itchy sketchy. Alright now, yes, some of the plug out the box here. Plug out this. Devlin, hold on to this. I'm gonna give me 2 seconds to make me deal with what I deal with. See this little guy? I use vacuum out it. The amper fan when, you know. See that tonight? He's going with himself, man. I'm going with himself, so I rest him right there. So, guys, you see right there, so now, all I speaker wire them. The adapter fee, the nano compressor and the nano verb. 2 of them in there. Couple of other things in I. All of the screw them if you screw down the arms them. Couple of other things in I. Remote for the inverter in I. So basically, the pile here, some things in I where me need to put was still, you know. But the pile here, I have to finish up the rack. See? Put them two relay wire like this. Them 2 knife here go upstairs. This box here now, and my box this way. My Bluetooth box on my bill, where it keep my company when me done. I work in my basement. You know the amount of them remote here I find today. That's the amount of car when I put light in. Alright, back to the amp rack now. See the amp rack there? See the amp rack there, you know. Seeing? Termination, start. And at that, at this somewhere there, with termination. See what it look like there. And me left that much wire upon it, because in all honesty, we can push them down back underneath, but me no want to do that. Me left that much wire. That's when me unscrew the amp, if anything, me can pick it up like this. I have enough space for do termination for the speaker wire them and work on it. You understand what I say? So, that's so. Me there right now. Me also put them 2 RCA jacket in it. Seeing? And if I go over them, I can see. I can see them. If I really pull out the rack, I can see in it to actually tell. You know what I mean? To be able to tell which is in and which is out and all of that. But again, the rack can tilt. The amp can tilt. And all of the connection take place over here. So anyways. So if me screw down them screw here and crack them, half crack them, me can always tilt up the amp to where me can do what I do around there, so as it pertains to tuning and whatnot. All of underneath, all of the belly of the beast done, and those guys put in all of that. XLR, me have 2 XLR, or me have a set of XLR, syndicator XLR, for put in. I don't know yet exactly where I'm gonna put these XLR. I have space on the front of the amp case, but the way how the front of the amp case look right now, I don't really want to put nothing else on it. I make a mistake right this one, fling one screw in one spot. Remember me that's make a mistake, I'm not telling you. I go dab some glue in it and put piece of the velvet over it. everything mounted, bro. Everything mounted. Them that's it, yeah. Are the power and remote for this amp. Me not have no more the bigger ends them with the open end like this. That's why I not do the termination on them yet. So that is where I'm at right now with this build. We still have a couple of things coming in.
And remember the door what we went to? I saw some batteries there.
Still have a couple of things coming in. We might change this wire. But the wire is fine. Me not screw down them yet. Because don't have to forget bore. And all of my RCA them for run out and come through the sidewall there. That's why I'm not wrap the sidewall there yet. I'm gonna come through that. But not this high. See the black piece down there, so? That's one piece I'm gonna put on. See the black there. But so now the RCA them are gonna come from these guys. Come through the sidewall, but it gonna go down. Or I might come sideways with them through the sidewall and just walk around and come there. So because if I go down, I have to go outside of the amp case based on how the amp case set. But outside of the amp case and come up and carry them back here. So if I go outside of the amp case, I might build one little section to run the wire them inner, which I really don't want to do because I like the look of the case right now. So with that being said, I might get some nice RCA cable or I just fling them through the sidewall right there, so run them alongside the amp. Amp have enough space around there. Run them around there, so I think of that I'm gonna do. Just in case anything go on and you want jack out something or jack in something, you save me. You make it easier for me instead of take off this. If you go down in the basement, if you get to the RCA wire, then will come to the amp them. Yeah, that makes sense. Cause I wanted to have minimal cables inside. Minimal cables being viewed. You know what I mean? Somebody that go down through that, go way down underneath the amps them, and then bring the RCA wire them under the amp them in the belly, and then when they come out at the back, then we just put one little cubby, make one little thing where all of the RCA then come in and all of that. But I like the look of this and I don't want to spoil it. That's number one. And number two, I work and question myself, on these things, Number two, this, before me say the number two, because that's something I just remember when I question myself. This power can, I should have put one over there, so I might go ahead and put one more over here. But I'm not sure yet. Anyway, number two, when I come down, so, with the RCA cable them, I come through the sidewall, walk them alongside this amp, boom one in that, boom one in that, boom one in that, and it's done. You understand? That I pray. So, yeah, that me go do. I'm not going to bother go down in the pit and go out and all of that. That's how it is. So right now we hungry. Me and Devin there for one day. Devin have a charger and pack up, you know. Him pack up. So I go upstairs now, go look sit for eat. Cause we hungry. So we clean up workshop. Workshop clean up. Yeah, then. So upstairs do a thing, you know. Hold on there. Me can't go upstairs yet. Before you go upstairs,
Yeah,
the project reach a stage where you vacuum out, clean out, termination are gone. Want some ends for the termination. When we left down here, the project have to cover up. See there? It have to cover up, man. Yeah, man, some mistake. Me have all sort of cockroaches down here. I blanket for cover up things. Suppose you down here and you knock it. A joke. But anyway, that is it for today. Do remember, guys, stay tuned, you know, because the next time you see this thing, it power up. You understand? Every switch run and tested, you know. Every wire run and tested too. See? So the next time I'm gonna see it power up and me I go actually use the switch and I turn on the amplifier them so I don't know what is what. Hopefully my local 12 volt supply can carry all of them. I think it will because the capacitor them in it stiffen up my current there. You know what I mean? So my week out, you know, full time. I go upstairs and I go look food. Until then, you know, I'm gonna do the right thing. All new subscribers, Devlin, come take up your crackers. All new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Hope you like what I go on. If you like what I go on, give it a thumbs up, share it, send it over so. You know what I mean? So they go to charge them. See, our genuine and all and hearted subscribers, pick up yourself. Deal from Outer Bronx, New York, pick up yourself same way. Chris, see your video there. Go check it out. Do the right thing. Hit the notification bell somewhere where I say it all. Stay tuned.